Hey guys, thanks for clicking. So today we're cleaning up a fence line. We have there's a row of hemlocks, but they really got overgrown. The vines have pretty much taken them over totally. We started the first section yesterday. I'll put that video in the end screen there so you can check it out if you want. And I'll show you what we're gonna do today and our goal along this fence line. So let's take a look. All right, so here's the ones we're gonna clean up today. This is where we started. Pretty much from the wood pile over to here. We cleaned these hemlocks up, and now we're gonna go over here. Now we're not gonna take these out. These are actually pretty healthy. They're just getting overwhelmed with vines and they're outgrown a little bit. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna clean them up. We're gonna get down the bottom. We're gonna try to neaten them up and get the vines off, because as you can see to the other side here, those are actually hemlocks underneath all of that vine. They have taken the entire row of hemlocks. The vine has covered them. So if they're not already dead, we want to get these vines off of there and try to save those hemlocks. So that's the goal.
So these jobs sometimes are pretty challenging because it's like, where do you start? And these hedges here have been overgrown for years. And once hedges get too overgrown, it's really hard to shape them down small again and get them to look healthy. You know, it's not that it can't be done. It can be done. It's just, how long are they going to look terrible for? And you know, how far can you cut them back? You know, so these are in the back of the property, and it's not like an eyesore on the street or anything like that. So we're gonna try to shape them down the best that we can. Not 100% my choice. I probably would have just pulled them right out and started from scratch, because I think ultimately it would just be less work that way. But I don't always make the choices. So this is what we're going to do. We're going to try and get in there. We're going to try and get underneath and get, you know, all the vines, because if you don't get underneath and you don't get all the vines out, like, they come back so fast. I know you've heard the term grows like weeds. Well, it should be grows like vines, because I'm telling you, like, overnight, those things they just come out of nowhere. They just, you know. So we're gonna go and we're gonna try to shape up best we can, and then, you know, we're definitely gonna take the tops down, and yeah. So let's see how it goes.
So I can't use pretty as a outcome of these shrubs here, but we're gonna try and save them, because that's what the goal was to try to save these, but bring them down to a manageable height. So the only other thing we're gonna do here is we're gonna take the hedge trimmer and we're gonna touch them up and try to clean them the best they can. I'll probably take those two little tops off there, and we're gonna shape them up and see if, we'll see how they go. You know, if they grow in, fine. If they don't, then we'll probably just rip them out. But we wanted to keep a little bit of a barrier of privacy between the sides. So that's where we're at. So we're just gonna get the hedge trimmer, we're gonna clean up, and then go from there. We've got quite a pile of vines and a disaster. This stuff is just pretty crazy. Like I said, it has gotten out of control over so many years, but we're gonna get it all cleaned up. This wasn't part of today's job. We just kind of got some of these weeds off here, but I mean, if you go in, look at these vines. These vines are insane. I mean, they have just really, they have just taken over. It's crazy. I don't know what I would do without the machine to try to get these cleaned up. So that is going to be how we're going to leave this project. Like I said, this is what the customer wanted, and that's what we gave them. I don't know if they're going to keep it. I think they want to just see, like I said before, is it going to green up by spring? Next year we'll see what it looks like. Otherwise we could just take it all out. I'm not sure. That's for them to decide. But anyway, this is what we did. That was a lot of work. I'll tell you, it was a hot day, but it is Sunday and it is almost 5 o'clock, and I don't want to make any more noise, and I am tired. So thank you all for watching. We do very much appreciate that. So if you all like to look in the description, there's a link for a lot of products that we love and use every day. So if you want to support the cause, you know what to do. Check it out. Peace, everybody. Thank you so much.